What's up, guys? It's Mr. Jamvid, and today we're back on the Pokemon Showdown server. And today we're going to be using Cinderace, kind of. Basically, didn't have any teams on the profile, so you know what you do when you don't have any teams on the profile. You go on smogon.com/PokeMD or AIM, and you take a team from its profile. And so here we are, Cinderace, still getting some showtime. We're gonna hop right into it. It was like Choice Scarf. I was like, I scrolled through the tier. I'm like, that's rubbish. I couldn't justify the Choice Scarf, especially because we should be fully split F Eternatus, right? Yeah, it's actually a lot lower than I thought it'd be. Why would I be 350? What speed tier is that? I'm gonna change that. But yeah, I haven't seen a Zygarde. Yup, see what I'm talking about? Have fun, my guy. And also, guys, it's gonna be a real chill showdown. I mean, Uber Sundays are generally that way anyway, but how do I have Thunder too? Thunder, I'd rather Flash Cannon. Okay. We'll see, because I have Power Gems, so like Thunder's a little overkill. Okay, so really not sure what to expect here. We're just gonna attack. We just gonna attack them. Excellent positioning. This allows for me to Thunder. You never go Zygarde here. I could Draco, but again, it makes more sense to go to Xerneas or Necrozma Duskmane. Also because there's just very rarely is Dialga choiced. So to lead Kyogre and then opt for a hard switch into Zygarde, which is like your best way to handle my Cinderace, would be silly. And yeah, so that took it poorly. That's clearly max Spadef. But I have a Porygon, so I'm not overly concerned about the Zygarde. Porygon 2 is stupid bulky. And I'm assuming from that damage he knows. Well, he's 17-16, so he should know his roles well enough. Because he's within probably the top 50 on the ladder. 17-16. I'm glad we're getting higher ranked opponents. Ladder, buddy. I'm glad we're getting higher ranked opponents. Yeah, he's number... What did I say? 17-16? He's top 20 for sure. So he might double to Porygon. I mean, double the Yveltal. Double to Kyogre though. Makes sense. Problem is, I gotta Eternatus unless he's aggressive enough to Ice Beam. No, that hurt. The lovely thing about Eternatus, I'm way too fast. I'm trying to think what speed tier. It's an odd. I'm glad I know enough to edit the sets, like enough about the tier. I mean, other than like a random Garchomp, it's a lot of speed. 330. I'll check it in a sec. And so Xerneas is in. This is excellent for us as he anticipates Ho or my Necrozma. So I'll do that now, considering Necrozma's core purpose is to check this. Rocks would be delicious and lovely and all these wonderful things, but actually the better play here is to Earthquake first on the off chance he goes to Kyogre to weaken his spouts. So now he can't knock out my Necrozma with Water Spout. So it's likely that he may Ice Beam. I actually don't want my Eternatus Ice Beam. Eternatus almost single-handedly destroys his team. And so at this point, Porygon shuts down the Zygarde. Eternatus shuts down everything else. And so Ho-Oh is his main line of defense. So I'm going to actually throw in my Dialga. Can take any one hit. Probably Origin Pulse. Thunders. I don't understand the Thunder play. Very weird decisions. Like, there's literally nothing on my team that would take a water move that wouldn't take. Unless he was trying to fish for the para on my Eternatus. In which case, fair enough. But free Draco here. He does go Yveltal, assuming we get this off. We do. So that's excelente. Excelente. As His thunder did. His thunder did almost half to my. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is go hard Eternatus here. We're gonna play around because he should Geo here. He's spexed. He like that did half to my I'm just thinking about it. I'm like, that shit did half to my damn Necrozma. There's just no way that shit can do 47%. I think he's spexed. He's trying to get the para. Nice. So if we get this off, this is a huge fire blast here. Huge fire blast. We don't get it off though. It is what it is. He's trying to catch my hole, but always irrelevant. Honestly, and this, yeah, he specs. You don't do that kind of damage to hole. No, you don't. So we pivot to Cinderace here. I actually wasn't expecting Zygarde. I was expecting Kyogre. But even if he stayed in, it was a U-turn. I wouldn't call it free per se, but you'd be able to U-turn out. Yeah, it's Dragon Tail. I haven't seen that in quite some time. As we're gonna rocks here, get those up. Nice. And if he has something, this is where he'd show a Dragon Tail, maybe Glare. Toxic is on my play here. Coil. Is he rest? Huh. Okay. I'll just recover, I suppose. Yeah, excellent. So we get to Ice Beam here. Good play on the telly as I'm assuming he's just like a T-Wave / knock variant, and he's just going for what works at this point. Because I won't say need to, but I'd like to heal my Necrozma because he's probably gonna attempt try to Dragon Tail around. Yep. And that could start getting annoying. Which is why I'm glad I have the Toxic. Hog has a regen, so good positioning is great for us. This is where Flash Cannon would be handsome. 0% chance he leave the Zygarde in, but oh, he tried to kill me. I know that wasn't gonna kill. Ooh, Dialga. Is that your second kill? Dialga picking up the second kill of the game. If he goes Xerneas, I just leave this in, obviously. Even if somehow I miscalculated and mystically he happens to be Geo, then I still have my full health Necrozma. That's an annoying roll. I don't think you're ever killing me there. I mean, maybe there's a roll to get that kill, but I don't think it's a high one. But I understand the frustration. So let's burn this boy. Let's burn my man right here. Let's leave him with a little present. Then sack Dialga to burnt Kyogre. Oh, it goes to Ditto. As several options here. Me going into Cinderace is a kill. Yeah, let's use this Pokemon. I know he's gonna Toxic. I could have went Eternatus there, but let's use this Pokemon because now this allows for me to. Oh yeah, she leaves it in. Okay, obviously that doesn't matter. So this is actually great positioning. As Eternatus is definitely the mon we want in as we recover on his Necrozma, but from what I'm getting, from what I'm getting, I think he's just EQ Stun Steel Strike. I could see him doubling to Ogre here, but again with that healthy, delicious Dialga sack that I have in the back, just not gonna turn out too well for your boy. And as long as Ho doesn't get Toxic, this is just how much times are you willing to switch that Ditto in on rocks or Kyogre in on rocks. But as I said, the Kyogre double is pretty likely. What did he go to last time? Didn't go to anything. Went to Nick. It's time for you to get burnt, young man. I think I tried to. No, I did not try to Sacred Fire. Well, he knows my set, so here, all you got is Sacred Fire in the rain. problem here is, well, let's just go for the Powerball. Even if he EQs. Okay. Let's do this. Again. We Toxic here. It's pretty free. Because he clearly is an Earthquake variant. I mean, if he leaves it in, so be it. If he had something to touch me, he would have used it by now. But I think Necrozma is the only thing keeping him in this game from getting ramsacked by I think it's about time he went for Ice Beam or a Water move. I mean, that's usually what Kyogre uses. I think Ho is too big of a problem, but there's the Ice Beam. As long as we don't get frozen, we all goody. We all good. Dynamax Cannon is free as Kyogre goes down. He may go to his Eternatus, but under Rain, you know, there's nothing he can do. And once Porygon comes in, well, I mean, at this point, I mean, it's been one for a while now, but he might. Okay, he actually cannons. Thought he might be saucy. Go for the Toxic there, but free EQ, you know, Necrozma comes in, it can't take. Oh, I was gonna say it can't heal, but yes, it can. And so now, again, just depends on how much he's willing to switch that Ditto around. So Thunder Wave's his last move, which means he doesn't match up well versus really anything. We Toxic here to catch his Ditto. The fact that he paralyzed me means the Ditto will always lose to my Ho-Oh now. So I just Toxic. Xerneas was obvious, actually. I could have just taken Fire there, to be fair. But Thunder won't do enough to where anything else can do anything. And even if he did get the luck, as he did, can always just sack our Eternatus. As I said, Ho cannot lose here. Because Xerneas dies to Rock, so he has to leave it in. And Ho, because he Thunder Waved, can't even lose to the Ditto. So, it was a solid game. Pretty cookie cutter Uber game. I should forfeit here. But I mean, after playing me for 47 turns, you probably realize I'm not the type to choke this. Like, you know, I've pretty much played it to where I gave you no openings. Because I did have, well, yeah, I think I had a significant matchup advantage in this one for sure. Okay, so he's pivot stalling. We'll just Toxic again. As I said, just be very unlikely for you to get the upper hand. I predicted this last time, but there we go. Now he should forfeit. Nope, still going. Okay. Hey, I respect the tenacity, my man. Respect the tenacity. And now all I do is get Cinderace in. Well, I mean, there are several things I could do. I could get my Ditto in. I could get Porygon in now. I don't know why we're playing this out. Like, he literally cannot kill Ho, right? Like, I could actually have just switched stalled as well. But, you know, maybe say, hey, I'm, you know, not going down without a fight kind of thing, which I respect. Respect players like those. But sometimes you just gotta know, hey man, you know, it's time for me to review the replay, because right now I'm just wasting time. There's just no out in that game. So yeah, Cinderace did some things in that game. Rocking 2 fire types. So we have 2 solid water resists. Got 2 solid rock resists. I had to think about that for a second. I'm like, does that Necrozma resist rock? I don't know why I thought it was neutral for a second. Like, of course, but you don't ever see rock moves in Ubers anymore. Like, it's very rare, especially stab rock. Stab rock would imply that people use a rock type up here, which they don't. Dreadnought had some kind of usage back in the day, but ever since Dynamax got banned, it's in the realm of wherever the fuck it is. Maybe PU, nice PU. Cinderace is going to be pesky here. I'm going to enjoy that. I'm going to enjoy that a lot. Especially if he allows me to toxic his as you can see, it doesn't have a dragon resist. So I'm assuming Dialga is going to go crazy. Watch this. Watch this, guys. Watch this. Watch this. This was amazing that he actually started with Pheromosa, because he should use turn out into Ho-Oh. And once that Ho-Oh gets toxic, Cinderace is about to go crazy. Oh, this man is smarter than the average bear. So Mystical Fire here. Ooh, that did a lot more than I expected. And he's fast. I was thinking there, okay, I'll just eat it up. Bada boom, bada boom. That's actually a really poor decision on my part. Okay, now I gotta like recoup that, unless it's banded Ho-Oh, which could be the case. I've seen those. No, that means yep. Okay, so we've recouped. Very weird double. Huh. I'm actually gonna attack him. Okay, because I'm like, I wanted the rocks there, but it's such a weird double that I'm like, is this guy packing? Would he Geo in front of me? And if he did, I could have lost. No, I wouldn't have lost, but I would have lost. Well, I could have if he thundered Ho-Oh and parried it and full parried. Like, he'd get a lot of mileage. I didn't think that was a situation where he needed to, so we're gonna stall out some Sacred Fires here. As we Dynamax Cannon, you're not keep going to your Eternatus. Like, I am not an Eternatus as well, buddy. Since I have Ho-Oh, I'm open to. Ooh, he just gave it to me. What a friendly fellow. What a friendly fellow. And that's a big deal, because that was his toxic fodder, and he doesn't easily revenge kill me. And that's once that Eternatus died, he was like, oh, you know, just gonna go. But he was switching it in like it's a counter. Like, you counter me. I have Dynamax Cannon too, buddy. But once Eternatus went, Toxics would abound. You know, just toxicking everybody. Yeah, actually, guys, I've been dabbling with some VGC, just kind of like some fun stuff in the background. I've been enjoying it. Seeing Thunderous there made me think of it, because the team I've been using has a Zekrom and a Thunderous. Shout out to Aaron Cybertron Zing. It's my guy right there. You know, took a team from one of his videos, and you know, I'm not the best at it. I'm about, the highest I got was Master Ball, like maybe top 700. I was talking about on the DS. And so it was that's the highest I got. But yeah, it's been a lot of knowledge gaining, let's just say, beyond that point. And so Porygon is very good here. Very, very good. Very good. Absolutely necessary. Ho-Oh is Eternatus. Yo, have fun into but have fun, my guy. I guess he was in Joey's. 1663, so he's a solid enough player. This is gonna be an interesting one, primarily because if he makes one wrong play, like, because I think he's gonna try to pivot between Tyranitar and Necrozma versus my Dialga. If he makes one wrong read, Dialga just chews him up. And so I'm thinking about the matchups I want with Dialga in Neck is nice. T-Tar. Okay. I figured, you know, this was a possible lead, but what makes this tricky is I'm not sure which is his rocker. If his rocker is Necrozma, then I don't want to lose my heavy duty boots, because if he could knock, you know, I think, you know, Eternatus, force him into Necrozma here is the better of the two decisions. Very good lead. You know, some always say is lead with something that doesn't allow for Okay. Yeah. Oh, he actually thunder waved hard. That's actually a good sign because that means he probably doesn't have EQ, meaning mine across my walls. His streaming rocks come out. Because Sunsteel Strike and what's his face would you'd assume would be the last two. And so what this does is allows for me to pivot to Dialga here, unless what did he go for? This fool thunder waved again. And so here I'm gonna just go for the flash cannon. Did not expect Eternatus to come out. I could have Draco'd there. He really risked the thunder wave again. I'm so peeved by that. He really risked the thunder wave again. I'm definitely leaving this in. Question is he even faster than me? Okay. So if Zen did that much, I know he won't be within range. Dialga being paralyzed matters. It does. As he did not expect. Very aggressive style of player, which gives me a lot of information. Because there's like calculated aggression, but his isn't. It seems just like I want to have the upper hand no matter what type of aggression. Unless I can't see anything that I have that he can't guard against. So for example, right there, if he left the Zygarde in and I didn't have U-turn, he'd assume that I'd go to Porygon. So maybe he just wants to knock my Porygon's item off. So here's Eternatus back again. As we're gonna chip down on that Necrozma with our little mystical fires, but as I said, Dialga is gonna be the main man. That's gonna be my mode of breaking him down. Okay, so Tyranitar comes in and is on Nerve. Interesting. I'm curious as to what this has in store for me. Cause I stall out T-Tar unless okay. So T-Wave spam team, gotcha. The reason I allowed Tyranitar to hit me is because now Dialga seems like it's even better than I was gonna anticipate. Like, so Cannon here, Necrozma coming, but you're only Sunsteel Strike. And so I'm thinking here, I mean he's definitely gonna double, I just don't know to what. So I'll Toxic here. Oh, he expected me to switch. You're tripping, bro. You're tripping, Brody. Not when I can stall out your Sunsteel Strikes and your Thunder Waves. I'll do that. What I'm scared of is him paralyzing me too much, because I'm wasting his moves, and Necrozma can sit. Like if he doesn't go to the right mon, Necrozma sits. Oh man. Well, Mystical Fire here. Excellent. Because he could take the rocks plus Toxic. My question is, he's definitely not faster than me. My question is, does he have EQ? That's something I'm concerned about. My play here is to recover though. If he does have EQ, okay, Snarl. Okay, excellent. That means I can go to Cinderace here freely. He actually snarled. I expected him to rest. They tend to have that. So I think Leftovers will bring him right outside of complete. Yup. And this is amazing positioning for me, because if I Fire Blast and he goes to Neck, which he might, I got him, but I'm just gonna Draco hard. No prediction. I'm not playing these games. The fact that he has T-Wave everything, this is certainly Glare, like Glare Zygarde. Thing is Necrozma can't harm me either. Oh, come on, man. And so I have to time these moves correctly, as he does go T-Tar as a mid-ground. Hopefully we connect here. Man, that sucks. I should not have taken any damage there. And have minus. Well, I was gonna switch anyways. T-Tar is gone, which is important. Because now Ho-Oh is really difficult to deal with once I burn his Eternatus. This Cinderace, I mean the Yveltal is a problem too. But with already item removed Eternatus, I have the upper hand in that situation, in this exchange. So we're in a Dynamax cannon first. I actually expected him to... Yes, taunt. Okay. Huh. Force the roost until I can get him to condition him. Damn. Because I had to waste 3 Dynamax cannon on this. Because now he's gonna taunt. He has to position Cinderace to where, okay, you're like, I'm like basically saying, listen, buddy, you're either going to taunt. I wonder if Sucker is his last move. I don't want to be in versus Zygarde, but I don't think I can stop him from getting his complete form. Yeah, I don't. There's no way I was stopping that. I don't think I need to, because he's just gonna keep glare spamming and blah blah blah. And you know, with enough U-turns and whatnot, I'll get him to the point where he has to go for rest. So he actually 1,000 arrows. It's actually great for us. It's actually really good for us. Because he should... Actually did not expect Necrozma to be the mine. Cinderace here would mean... And so... I've shown Flash Cannon, Draco Meteor, and when he switched this in last time, he switched it into... No, he switched it into Draco. I switched into Necrozma, and then he switched into Eternatus. So I'm actually gonna Draco here. He does go Eternatus. Please, for the love of God, Dialga. Oh my God! I swear to fuck. I had him there. Remember when I said Dialga? Remember when I said Dialga was the key? Remember when I said that? Remember when those words left my mouth? Man, that's fucking lame, man. That is so fucking lame, man. So much momentum one turn takes. And that's why I said the para stuff matters. Man, that blew me. I actually, part of me doesn't even want to play this game anymore. Not even because I don't think I can win. It's just like, come the fuck on, man. Yeah. Alright, let's try this again. Now he's scared. He's like, shit, this dude will Draco me. This dude's a Dracoer. Okay, watch this pair. Okay, so growth is gone. Growth gets roasted. Okay. Unless this has Dragon Tail too. I go hard. Porygon. No, he's gonna double to his. He's gonna double to his. He's gonna double to his Yveltal. So be it. No, 8,000 arrows. Okay, cool. Man, that was so lame, bro. Eternate is so annoying to me. Alright, so again, well-timed Dialga is the key. It's the key. We need to Eternatus to come through because I'm stalling out these. Oh, right, he has taunt. Shit. I actually forgot that he had taunt. That's not good. I literally like forgot that he had taunt. You can't risk me. You can't risk me. Yeah, you cannot risk me going for toxic on this. So let me think. You turn out. He roost. Nah, I don't want this thing pyroed. Unfortunately, we dodged the miss there, but it wasn't gonna do any. I don't get this play. I don't think the positioning is worth. Cause what? Your Necrozma is your rocker, right? Which means you never get stealth rocks up. I don't think the positioning is worth this. So now you gotta go to Eternatus. Part of me wants to defog, but actually goes Zygarde. So I'm gonna defog here as he rests. Excellent. The reason I'm doing so is because he can't get up rocks. And if he can't get up rocks, I got him. So no way sleep talk. He might be. He goes to the dust man. That's what I meant. Like, you can't get up rocks. You can T-wave, but you're not getting up rocks. And he risked the Sacred Fire burn so he could T-wave. So let's try this again. He does risk it. Doesn't get punished, which is annoying. It's annoying. That would have been a really important burn, because then Dialga could just come in and do whatever it wanted. The Eternatus obviously is problematic, but you know, it can't really harm me back. I need to burn this, please. Actually, that worked out for me. He must not have rest talk. He must not have sleep talk, because otherwise you wouldn't have doubled. Oh my goodness, it does have sleep talk. So now, nah, I'm not even gonna risk it. Dialga's too important. I figured he'd switch, but no way I risk it there. No reason to. No reason to. Okay. There it is. We like, oop, there it is. So we're just gonna ice beam here. We're gonna keep rinsing and repeating. He has a lot more stealth rocks than I have defogs though. It's the only thing. But the problem is Ho can just sit. My Ho doesn't ever have to switch. Sacred Fire here. He's trying to stall out my. I want to burn this just so it can't pivot in and out. Please. Fuck. And those matter because like attacking Eternatus means what am I trying to say here? Attacking Eternatus means that I use up 2. Jesus fucking. Have I used Toxic yet? I have not used Toxic yet. If I Sacred Fire and you don't roost, you're in a bad spot. If I Brave Bird and you don't roost, you're in a bad spot. Let's see if you have the balls to taunt here. I don't know why he went Yveltal on me. If he does taunt, fair enough. Thank you. Awesome. Awesome. Eternatus has to end up taking this knock, but the Yveltal is mad low. So be it. Yep, it's pretty much dead. And you don't want Dialga in on Ether. Oh, you could. You could. You could. What's great is that Porygon is actually now the man in these streets. Porygon is actually now the man in these streets. I just didn't like. You see how important that Draco miss was. Not only would he be a mon down, but I'd have complete upper hand. So we sacrifice here just to keep this fool low. 35 plus one more. Good play, good play. He really went for the is he trying to condition me? No, he's just fed up. That's he's fed up. Or maybe he thought it was gonna do damage. He thought that was gonna do damage, and that's a problem that he just did that, because now Cinderace kills a Pokemon every time. Every time. You know, he's comfortable going for rocks. Actually, I shouldn't have even went to. This is a misplay. I should have went to Dialga there. Should have went to Dialga there. Because this gives him the Zygarde back. Hope I'm not gonna waste any more time of the live. I think I'll lose in the long run. GG. GG, bro. It's my. I respect this guy because it's not. He doesn't have anything that can break my team. But I thought he was gonna play it out because he can't kill Ho-Oh. He can't kill Porygon. So. Shout outs to Marzi. And yeah, guys, that's where we're gonna end the live for today. Thank you so much for watching. Hit the like button. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.